Welcome back to the Altars. I really appreciate those of you who have come this far with me on this journey. I was expecting to maybe make 2 or 3 episodes about this, and here we are on our 13th episode. And, it's not like the Altars is suddenly, taking over the world and becoming, the most popular game in the industry, but it's particularly valuable to me because they're pushing the same envelopes that I want to push. Community management, differentiating characters from each other, telling a story that is heavily driven by player choices within, a bunch of systems. All of this stuff, this is the area that I want to be working in. And, since my channel is not actually about trying to become the most popular YouTuber in the world, and is much more about taking taking the time to really explore and analyze the games that are going to inform my work as a game designer. And having you all along, with me, commenting on my videos, giving me your perspectives on what's going on, really helps me because, a big part of, what I'm trying to learn here isn't just how do these other games work, but also how do audiences feel about these games? How do audiences react to these games? And so talking with you about it helps me a lot in that area too. So, even though this isn't my most popular series that I've ever done, I'm really glad that those of you who are here have seen me through this because I think this is incredibly valuable to me and the work that I do. And I'm getting a ton out of it. I'm just loving this game. So let's continue. We hadn't really accomplished anything enormous at the end of the last episode. We did some exploration that we've been wanting to do, and we, discovered a few things, but we're kind of halfway through trying to solve the problems that are facing my community right now, which is, we've got a medical condition that we're trying to solve with some brain implants.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
And we're trying to build some towers to negate the gravitational field that's in our way. So it looks like we just resolved an altar rebellion, and now we've got another one. Can't wait. Where are you, scientists? I guess he's going to be the avatar of all this. He's over here.
Not gonna lie. I didn't understand shit. You? Not much. But at least we know they didn't lie about something growing in our brains.
Is there a problem? Listen, Jan, we're fed up with your mistakes. What do you mean, fed up? What is this? Morale is at an all-time low. You need to reevaluate your priorities or else.
Okay, so I think we've had this conversation with him before. And the first time, I think that he might actually have led both of the previous rebellions we've had. And I think at both times the conversation started this way. And I'm not sure if the advice he gave was actually tailored to the specific problem. It might actually be difficult for them to figure out how to parse what the actual problem is in cases like this. It feels like I should have had a little bit more of a reprieve after the last rebellion before they just immediately started another one, because morale happened to bottom a little bit right afterwards, but we'll see. Also, I would love it if a different guy would host some of these things.
What exactly do you want me to improve? Good leadership requires treating people as equals, or at least creating a credible impression of doing so. I hear you. I'll do what I can.
Great. I skipped that because we've seen it before.
Transparency is important, right?
Okay, so we're supposed to improve everybody's moods. Let's have a look at the altars themselves. Okay, technician's super pissed. Botanist is upset. And part of it... Okay, I'm pissed at the scientist now. He's treating it like this is my problem. One of the main reasons they're so mad is they hated the bucket list ceremony, which was his idea, and he was hosting it. He ruined this, and now he's putting it on me. That's not fair. Okay, so I'll try to play beer pong tonight. I'll probably try to do something for the botanist, but I think, okay, so how are we doing on the brain implants? How many do we have already made? We have 2 implants already made. Do we have any in production? Yeah, we have 2 in production. Let's do those this morning. We only need 4 total. I haven't assigned anybody to the workshop because we need to mine. We need to mine really badly. So these guys are going to be out there mining so we can get our tower. Botanist will be working in the greenhouse. But if I can get the implants done, I mean, that might not help the technician so much because he hates all of the plans, so whatever I do, he's going to be mad. The botanist really likes the brain implants plan, though. He likes to think it's much better than the clone someone just to steal their brain solution. So I think, now, I'm not sure why the scientist was unassigned, but let's get him back in the research lab. What were we doing in research? Park with the bench. That's right. That's what's going to help the technician. The technician wants to park with the bench. That's going to take 10 hours, which means it's not going to get finished today, but it'll be finished soon. So if I can get those implants done this morning, then I think that'll give me the interaction, which will hopefully clear for most of them the negative, the fear about their incoming death, and also, I mean, I don't know how long I should expect the technician to last without it. So we should definitely do that as fast as we can. And then if we can get the green space too, I think that'll put me in a better position morale-wise. So I'm not going to worry about going outside. Technician and miner are going to go outside. Another thing that will help this won't take too much time. Another thing that will help the botanist is if we can recreate the axe that he remembers, the souvenir axe that our wife gave us.
Jan? Hello?
Lena, hey. I just wanted to call to say thank you again and ask you about something personal.
Okay, what is it?
Remember that road trip we took to the mountains? Just after we hooked up?
Mm-hmm.
We borrowed a car from your uncle and...
I remember. What about it?
Remember that shepherd's axe you bought me?
It's kinda hard to forget.
You didn't by any chance keep the photo of me holding that axe? I'd really like to see it again.
That's a strange request. I'd have to check.
Sure, just let me know if you find anything, okay?
All right, I will.
Thank you, Lena.
Talk soon.
Okay. That seems promising. Where was the workshop again? 2 floors down. Alright. So I'm going to blast through some implants. Oh no. The miner had an accident. Might as well do the filters and stuff while I'm at it. Okay, that was most of the day, actually. But... what can I do? I made an infirmary, right? Can I... I'm trying to remember. Can I send the miner to the infirmary? Or does he just kind of go there by himself when he's hurt? This just assigns a doctor. Yeah, I can't assign somebody to be a patient. Okay. Well. Cool. Let's, okay, so it says give the implants to the scientist. That's the next step now that they exist. So, scientist is down in the lab. Hey there, scientist. So yeah, I still have both options on the table, but I think I've decided to go with the implants. I've been trying to go with the botanist's agenda of rebuilding my relationship with my wife a little bit, and you know, she's the one who came up with the implant solution. And I also just I felt viscerally uncomfortable with creating a human just to harvest their brain, even if they weren't self-aware. I wasn't 100% convinced that they would be unself-aware, and so I didn't want to go that direction. You know, make basically a big baby to harvest its brain. That felt weird. So yeah, so I'm gonna go. If I ever do replay this, though, I might try some of the other solutions. For right now, though, I think we're going brain implants.
Hey, so... I'm guessing you received instructions from Lena about an alternative solution to our problem. I want you to know that I have those implants ready. A nanoparticle treatment, yes, that's smart. But the device itself, highly questionable. it would mean exposing us to Ally Corp.
So does this mean that Ally Corp would instantly find out about our existence and create a new problem for it? I assumed this would be like a long-term problem, like after we get home. We've got things in our brains that are causing problems, but that's like a later problem. Is that causing an immediate threat to us?
It would mean Ally Corp professionals supervising your treatment. You do have faith in their scientists, right? Actually, if I had faith in them, I wouldn't be on this mission. I volunteered because they were making a mess of my inventions. Look, I can clearly see why Lena tucked you into this. She has no idea what's going on here. We're just an abstract problem for her. But on an empirical level, I'm not so sure it's a good idea.
I mean, I could admit to having doubts. I'm not sure if that means that I would back out entirely. And I'm like, and while I don't like Maxwell's solution, I'm not 100% against it. I don't want to just make him trust me.
Honestly, I have doubts too. Understandably so. We'd be giving them access to our brains. And I'm not really keen on doing that, especially considering we have other options. What if it concerned you? Would you inject a tracking device for convicts into your own brain?
So I don't know if he's gonna go with this. I don't remember what his relationship with Lena was. Did he leave her just like I did? Or get left by her because he kind of abandoned her? Or did he never meet her? I'm not sure. I think I'll go with this. I don't think he's gonna like it, though.
If the only other way was to sacrifice another being, yes, I'd be willing to take the risk. Very noble. But it's a choice you can only make for yourself, not for others. So, you think we should go ahead with Tabula Rasa? All I'm saying is that you should decide responsibly, with the potential consequences for all of us in mind.
Okay, I'm still gonna go with the implants. I understand his perspective, though. This is I appreciate, like, the fact that I keep feeling like I need to stop and talk about this is a testament to the good writing of this situation. Like, there are very few games that actually do a very good job of presenting you with ethical dilemmas that really are worth sitting and talking about. I think there was one in Mass Effect with the how to handle the Geth, enslaving them versus destroying them. Which one is more ethical, specifically for an artificial life form? Like, it added a bunch of different philosophical questions together and made it a complicated solution. And I really kind of didn't like the way that it had in Mass Effect to be boiled down to a blue versus orange choice, and all the rest of the choices are kind of blue versus orange. This is not a blue versus orange choice, and so I really, really like it. So I just want to highlight, I'm gonna make one of the choices. I don't feel confident that this is the right choice, and I'm very curious about how it's going to impact the rest of the story. And who knows, if I see the end of this, I might very well pick the other. Though, if this choice has a bunch of negative consequences down the line, that makes me think they will also have put negative consequences down the line of the other one. Like, for instance, making the tabula rasa conscious. So who knows? I don't know what's coming, but I'm going to try this.
I'm pretty sure I want to go ahead with these implants. Your conviction is rash, but I'm putting the mission first. So if it really is your final decision, I'll follow through. You should be prepared to face less civilized reactions than mine, though. Leave that to me. Still, I won't be able to start the treatment at once. I'm not an expert. expert on nanoparticle meds, but I do know we need to give the healing agent time to mature before it can be used. How much time? 3 days, according to the instructions from Lena. But we can't linger more than that. Once it's ready, we'll need to call a meeting and communicate your decision to everybody. Okay, good. Let's go for it then.
Okay, so that's going to take time. And let's see. Okay, I'm just trying to see. So the Alter Rebellion is going to take is over the course of 5 days. So if there's a major morale impact from this decision, it could impact the outcome of the Alter Rebellion, which makes me a little bit nervous. As far as other things go, my promise not to mine enriched metals for 5 days, and I think that was that for the botanist? That one's going to mature pretty soon, and we'll hopefully reap the positive consequences from it. We're still researching the park with the bench, and I'm just looking up and down my my objectives here, trying to figure out what the best use of my time is. We have almost enough equipment to build the second neutralizer tower. Oh, it looks like we've got a call. Let's go see what that's about. Oh, it's Lena.
Lena? Hey.
I found them. Our old photos. Talk about going back in time. There's one that might interest you. You're waving the shepherd's axe like some mad caveman. You look so chipper in it. I almost forgot how big that smile of yours can be.
Huh.
Made me wonder, knowing what happened later. How little it took for us to go from those happy times to fighting with each other. One moment, you're smiling so broadly holding that axe, and the next you're smashing it to pieces on our kitchen table.
That was one sturdy table.
Yeah. I know. And I really wish that never happened.
Of all the things I ever gave you, you had to bring this one up. Why? It was cheesy, it was worthless. And it brings back a whole lot of shitty memories.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, it was harder than I thought, but I'm doing my best to support you in this crazy situation. And I can handle a sleepless night or two. Anyway, I'm sending you the photo. I hope it helps.
Thanks, Lena.
Take care, Jan.
Yeah. Talk later.
Okay. So we've got the photo of the shepherd's axe. Does that mean we can just manufacture it in the workshop? There it is, shepherd's axe. And we can afford it. Though we could probably use a few more minerals. I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, we switched over to a radiation filter. Does that mean I have the axe? Or no, did a radiation filter get inserted above it in the production queue? It did. Just in the middle of me working on it too. Okay, I guess the axe is probably something for tomorrow. How are we doing? We don't have enough food. Hold on. If I'm going to use my tired time, let's use it on food. Okay, cool. That's all the time I got.
About that experiment, maybe you should reconsider. Sorry, but I don't see it. We should make a list of arguments for and against each solution. Maybe that way we'll finally agree on something.
You're only proposing it because you think you're gonna win.
Huh.
All right. Let's see how people feel tomorrow. Okay, what is the optional task I can't see yet? Oh, assign the scientist to work on his private research. Yeah, that's gonna happen as soon as he's done researching the park with the bench, which is almost done. So let's look at our assignments. We need somebody specifically making minerals. Oh, okay. Everybody's miserable out there, but we should have just enough time outside for the minerals to happen. Wow. We are all super sad right now. Okay. I'm going to go downstairs. Oh, wait. The botanist wants to talk. Just a minute, botanist. Well, yeah, just a minute. Let me go to the workshop. Let me finish making your axe. Okay, and hold on. We've got enough now for the second neutralizer tower. So we'll put that on the queue. That takes 3 hours to make. I've got plenty of time, but now let's see, where's the botanist right now? He's down in the greenhouse, where he belongs. Let's go talk to him now that I've got the axe.
How are you? Do you feel better after we shielded ourselves from enriched metals?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it changed anything. I might have accused the wrong suspect.
I'm sorry. I know you had your hopes high.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. Thanks for not waving it off, though. It's good to know that you give a shit.
Hey there. I've got something for you. The shepherd's axe you wanted to see so much?
Wait, I thought you said you didn't have it.
I didn't. But I recreated it for you.
Wow. That's amazing. It looks exactly the same. How did you remember all those details?
I got my hands on a photo of it.
Really? How?
I asked Lena and she sent it to me.
Oh. Did you, tell her what you needed it for?
Yeah. I told her it was for me.
But that's not true.
Oh, please. Can't you just enjoy your gift?
Yeah, right. I guess I didn't even thank you properly.
No problem.
It's such a pickle. There's only one Lena and two of us. And two shepherd's axes.
I have to admit. Okay, you know what? He doesn't like lying. Maybe it's good to tell him the truth.
Actually, there is something you should know. There's only one axe. The original one, well, it got broken.
Broken? How?
I smashed it. In anger. When we were arguing with Lena.
You what? I don't even know what to say to that. That's plain violence. Even if you didn't hit her, she could feel assaulted. Don't you remember how Dad was with Mom?
I know I regret it, okay? You don't have to rub it in. I get reminded of all my bad choices every day in this goddamn base.
Violence isn't just a bad choice. It doesn't happen by accident. It comes from frustration, fear, helplessness. I know that because I learned to cope with these emotions and express them for what they are, instead of pretending to be so tough and unbreakable. Maybe that's why I felt ready to become a father. Well, good for you. Maybe it's good for you too. Because if I could do it, so can you, right? I mean, you went to all this trouble for me, recreating this axe and then admitting to why you didn't have it anymore? It just proves you want to change. And you can change. Just keep it up. And things will work out for you, I'm sure of that.
All right, that's pretty cool. Complete the botanist storyline. So each of these guys has got a storyline like that. And I got through the botanist, and he's up at 9 hours now. That's good. These guys not doing as well, but they accomplished what they were there to accomplish, which is getting, enough metals and minerals that we could get our stuff done. I guess right now we've just got a little bit of raw food. I should go finish work in the workshop. I should go cook the meals. Oh, actually, where is the command center? Because I think we've got park with the bench. That needs more minerals. Okay. So we're still short the minerals we need for that. We'll keep somebody out there getting the minerals. We'll build the park with the bench tomorrow. That should help with the technician. Though, again, that'll just set us up to have decent morale just in time for potentially morale to crash again once I reveal the solution. But we'll get there eventually. Okay, so tomorrow we need more minerals. Today, I think... Yeah, I'm going to go to the workshop. Finish making the neutralizer tower.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
No, actually. I think you should work in the kitchen. And there's nothing queued. So maybe I'll go work in the refinery, which is... Oh, wait. Oh, there really is base maintenance to do in the infirmary. Well, I'm going to go work in the refinery for a minute anyway. Because I've been collecting all that ALX. Might as well make sure we can do something with it. The altars have gathered in the research lab. Why have they done that? Oh, this is probably the botanist's idea, isn't it?
And that's how we know the scale of the mutation.
That's it? A few brain pictures with randomly colored areas? This is a joke.
Thanks for appreciating my hard work. I loved spending a whole day on this.
Okay, that's fun. Hey, Miner.
I heard you had an accident. What happened?
What? Oh, it's nothing. Just a scratch.
Shit happens, eh? Part of the job.
Happens more often to people on opioids. Should I give him crap for this? Or, I mean, thing is, I'm dealing with a morale problem right now. Like, the last thing I need is for him to be mad at me and, like, pass through the bad part of, an intervention.
Well, glad nobody got hurt. You were lucky there.
Yeah. Don't you worry your ugly ass about it. I'm like invincible.
Like, I don't know if I can afford his mood to change right now.
Okay,
Just be extra careful next time. We can't afford to lose you.
Jeez, I'm not a baby. I've spent my whole damn life working in high-risk environments. I'm always extra careful.
That's it then.
All right. That's a little sketchy, right? So we've got a little bit of time before we start getting exhausted. I wonder, maybe I should probably go back to the infirmary. Was that across the... Where was the infirmary? Oh, it was up past the workshop. Maybe I should put a little bit more into the infirmary. Or actually, you know what I should do? Let's put technician up there. So I think the miner is just having trouble because of his injury. I don't think he's actually in a terrible mood. So we'll send him... Let's send him to the minerals outpost so we can get a little bit of extra minerals tomorrow, but not expect too much out of him. Let's have the botanist work in the greenhouse again tomorrow. And once the technician is done with his workshop shift... Actually, no, let's send him to... Let's start with base maintenance. Let's let him... He's fastest at it. Let's let him get the infirmary up and running again, because that'll actually probably make this go faster. The healing go faster. And if I need to spend the morning in there, that's fine. I think it might be worth me going out and doing a little bit more exploration tomorrow, if I can. All right. Yeah, I'll spend a little bit of time making some progress on this. Okay, but not too much. We'll just leave a little bit for the technician. He'll get it done, and then he can do production work until he gives up because he's mad. Okay, so I'm going to end the day, but I did get a text. I need to go follow up on something first, so let's skip some time. Okay, I'm back. That was quick. Let's go to bed. Magnetic storm in 2 days, of course, because that's what we needed. Okay, I think my plan from yesterday is still solid. It says calls available. Somebody trying to talk to me actively? No, Lucas is just hanging out. Lucas, get a life. Okay, so I think I was going to let the technician fix the infirmary, and then I was going to...
About that experiment, maybe you should reconsider.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think the plan works. Let's go and explore, because we have to find the second place to stick the tower, don't we? I mean, I assume we have to. Oh, wait. Oh, look, we got another planetary sample thing over here, too. Okay, we got multiple things that we can do out here. And actually, that's the direction I need to go anyway. Right, yeah. We need to put a tower here, and we need to put a tower here. Now, I could start, because we built the towers, I could start by just placing one of them. But that's actually, I mean, this is easy mode up here, just getting up there. I think I'd rather spend my time and effort going over here, checking this guy out, and maybe that'll lead me someplace useful, but then climbing up these walls, because I think that's probably what's going to lead where I'm trying to go. Now, what's the closest place? Actually, maybe I should grab this integral vein later. Maybe I should teleport, like, as close as I can to this. Yeah, and let's do that first. Let's prioritize finding the other tower. The location for the other tower. And who knows what else might be there. So I need to... Okay, so let's say I go this way. Where does that take me? Yes, that is a direction I want to go. Am I still... Nope, okay, I'm missing... Ah, this way. Oh, wait a minute. Am I... Oh, no. I'm still going the wrong way. Oh, okay. This is wrong. All right. Hold on. This must be where I need to go. Whoa. Stationary? Whoa, no, not stationary. Nope. Okay. Anyway. Climb this guy. And is that... Okay, so now I'm in uncharted territory. Whoa. Wait, what? Wait, what just... Okay, I'm... Oh, it hit me. That's why it went away. I got too close. I was trying to figure out why it suddenly disappeared, but that's why.
Our surface exploration vehicle. So this is where you landed. Damn, you look busted. Shame. Could have made good use of you.
Okay, there's a higher place I can go to. That's probably where I'm headed, but... Oh, there's... Yeah, okay. This is... I think this route to the right is optional, so we'll do it first. Or, I don't know, actually. This is bigger than I thought it would be. But it's got a barrier at the end of it. So where did this go? Oh, this is leading in the right direction. Okay. Then I'm actually gonna wait. Let's not do that right now. I wasn't really paying attention to what direction that was leading me on the map. That's leading me to the tower location. So before I do that, I want to see what this is up here. Oh, another rupidium deposit. I don't think I need this. Like, we've already got another one, and it's not... Do these run out? I've never had one run out before. Okay, the technician wants to talk to me. So I'll need to do that when I get back to the base. I'm just curious about... Okay, they've just got started for the day. No scheduled repairs. And he's not... because he's pissed, he's not volunteering to do other jobs. Why is the botanist all upset? What's going on? Come on, guys. Okay, I guess maybe this just general tendency to have the morale slip into oblivion is gonna be made a little bit better once we got the cure, hopefully. And maybe making progress on the gravity situation will help. So this is gonna void my battery. And I should probably do something about that. Yeah, alright. So over here there's maybe something. Okay, these guys seem non-aggressive. Oh, time dilation. Let's get in there. Alright. The miner just got injured again. Okay. I might need to just rip the band-aid off and take that guy off the meds. I thought that maybe that I could stave something off for a little while, but... Okay, so both routes lead up here. Got it. Yeah, I thought I could stave something off for a while, but it looks like no. Looks like we got to deal with the problem with the miner. Okay, well, let's... Where is it? Neutralizer tower. Right there. All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pass through that thing again. I guess since I'm gonna have to do it anyway, I might as well use my battery. Getting some ALX. All right. Oh, they gave me exactly 1 battery full. That's interesting. It does feel like they planned that. All right. Given that we can kind of zap around, I feel like I can spend some time extracting this rupidium. Before...
Hey,
Oh,
what are those things lying around the tur?
People Who Always Finish Your Sentences by Chris and Jack. Another movie.
Could it be someone was trying to fix it? Awesome.
Wait a
Another
minute.
movie.
Wait a minute. Someone was trying to fix it? Are we going to find out that there was a survivor? I expected to find something to interact with down here. I keep looking around like I'm going to find something, but it doesn't look like it. Hello? Hi, I'd like to move through this area, thanks. This is where I'm headed, right? Yeah, I just want to get down to one of those extractors so I can teleport close to the other tower and recharge my battery. Whoa, no. Let's not do that again. All right, let's travel, I guess, back to the base? Now, the base requires me to go up twice. I only have to go up... Oh, yeah. I go up less if I teleport to this outpost. I have to climb with the hook less at this outpost. Oh, wait. But there's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're out of time. We're out of time. I might need to place the... I love being efficient, but... Incoming radiation 53 seconds, or 53 minutes in game time. I don't think it's actually seconds. Maybe it's seconds. Oh, I just passed it anyway. Where the heck is the thing I climb? Okay. Yeah, the radiation's about to hit. You know what? We'll do this tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. And there's a whole scene apparently about to play out in the dormitory. This is probably the botanist trying to have his little discussion. All right.
So, let's hear it. What do you have to say against the solution suggested by Lena?
Fuck this. This phony discussion club ain't doing it for me.
Okay.
Huh. Took him longer than I expected. I guess discussing this is out of the question.
Hey, Miner.
I heard you had another accident. Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. It's fine. It's not because of the painkillers, I swear.
I mean, are they gonna really, like, is this going to be the right choice? I mean, I don't know. His mood can't get worse. I need to have a few days for him to recover from being mad at me. If that, I don't know. Like, the thing is, I don't know what's going to not ruin the entire mission. Because I could get him killed by just continuing to just let him be doped up all the time. But this could also just make him hate me and be angry all the time, too. I genuinely don't know what's going to be better for the mission. It feels like they're aggressively trying to tell me that this is a problem. And the thing is, if somebody dies during the rebellion mission fails. And I don't know what happens if the rebellion mission fails. So I'm taking him off them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to take them away from you.
Ugh. You have no idea what you're doing to me. Heartless bastard.
Sorry, Miner. But yeah, I mean, you can't get any madder at me than you already are, so whatever. Technician?
I noticed some tools lying around the tour vehicle. Looks like someone's been tinkering with it. Wasn't you, by any chance?
So what if it was? I need to stay sane somehow. Holding the heavy-duty screwdriver in my hand calms me down. Even if I know driving that screw in won't change anything.
Huh, that's interesting. And it's interesting that they set it up so that when your morale is bad, you have a bunch of time you're not spending working, which means they can tell a story about what you are doing with your time. Botanist is still upset. Where is he? Oh, he's in the dormitory. I didn't notice. Botanist? Wait. Oh, now it says social room. Actually, this might not be a bad time for a movie, honestly.
I can see you're afraid. Not good at hiding emotions, am I? Well, I think I'm just anxious about my future.
I hear ya.
How do you normally cope when things get uncertain? Dunno. I sit in my armchair and just slow down a little. You know, my cat on my lap, purring, stuff like that.
We're safe with the support of the corporation. It's not going to work on this guy.
Right. Cat. Tell me about it. Hector? Oh, he's so great. A mischievous little creature. I'm telling you, he needs constant intellectual stimulation, or he'll find it himself. Which usually involves breaking things.
Is he sad that that cat doesn't exist? Okay. Watching a movie takes hours. I'm wondering if it might be better to do that, like, right after people's rebellious early shift. I think it might. So we're not going to watch a movie right now, but I think we should watch a movie soon. How did we do on food today? Not quite enough. Let's make a bit. There. Just enough. Now let's go to bed. Oh, the park with the bench. I think I can probably afford it now. Ooh, Decision time. And a magnetic storm in one day. Okay. But first things first. Actually, we need to go to the... Okay, so yeah, how's the day gonna go? Scientist and botanist are both doing okay. Running low on organics. We've got enough metals and minerals to do the one thing I wanted to do. I'm thinking the miner needs to go to the organics outpost. We'll have the technician spend his morning in the workshop. That all seems right. How is our research going? Oh, he's almost done with his private research. That's good. What will we have him do after the private research? What else? So we've got 2 planetary samples, and there's another one out there. Oh, right. The automatic outpost. That seems really valuable. Even though we've got a miner. I mean, honestly, that miner might be about to kill himself, so I think this might be worth it. What else do we have just in case? Radiation repulsor does sound valuable. I might need a base expansion 3 soon, actually. Let's look at the base. I want to build the park with the bench. Okay, I've got a whole upper story I can fit it on. And it actually doesn't need that much. Doesn't need that much space. It's got room for a 4 tile thing to the left of it. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit in any of the other... I mean, I guess we could slot it in where the refinery is and move the refinery to a less convenient location, like over there. Refinery probably smells anyway, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's stick with the park. Stick the park with the bench there. So then I can talk with the technician now that I've placed it. Or, oh wait, what's happening here? Oh, this is the meeting. Okay. Might as well rip the Band-Aid off. See how this affects everybody.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition.
Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I just want it to be over.
We can use neural implants. It's a safe and efficient solution, but there is a risk, a high risk, in fact, that the corporation will find out about your existence. Well, maybe it's time to man up and confront them about it.
Are you for real? All we are to them is a fucking bunch of freaks. Better to just kill me than let them implant their junk in my brain.
We are doing it. That's my decision.
Oh, so you've decided for us, without even giving us an alternative.
What's the alternative? Slicing up Tabula Rasa's brain while he's alive?
I don't believe you're giving us away. I thought you had more balls.
Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was, from the start, it was, Shit. He collapsed.
Is he unconscious? It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call?
I'm putting my money on Lena's idea.
Good. I'll gather everyone and inject the neural implants in their heads. Let's hope this works. All right, let's see. This should go here, and... Are you okay? I think so. At least it's not causing me any physical discomfort. And it looks like it didn't kill me. Maybe I underestimated Lena. Great. Maybe in time you'll just be able to forget about it. What's done is done. All that matters now is whether we can continue our mission safely. Time to get the others, I suppose. I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Let's see here. Conflict of values. Made a choice will have a strong impact on your relationship with the altars. While some approve of your decision, others feel strongly against it. This will have a permanent effect on their attitude towards you. Okay, so there's some things I learned about that process. It sounds like I could have prepared both solutions, and that could have been a conversation, an even-handed discussion between the tabula rasa solution and the and the neural implant solution. And I didn't do it. I committed whole hog to one of them, which basically left them feeling like I didn't give them a choice. Now, it looks like the scientist, I think that the scientist will end up like acknowledging the downsides but supporting either of them. And I think the technician, I think the reason they've got these two in the picture is the technician will also hate any solution. But I'm wondering if, once you have prior knowledge of the game, if you can deliberately recruit an entire team that largely supports the decision you want to make, and then have the vote, like have a leave it up to the group or something like that in this scene, and make them feel good about that, except you stacked the deck because you knew they were going to agree with you. I don't know. It'd be interesting if that's the way it works. But what did this do to everybody? It doesn't look like anyone's mood has really changed. The miner really hates this. Wow, the miner is really, really unhappy. And the technician is really, really unhappy. The botanist likes it. The scientist likes it. And they've got a padlock on these guys. So there's just nothing I can do to make them any happier. How is that going to affect the Altar Rebellion situation? We've got two guys that seem like they are just maximum angry, and two that seem like they're fine. I'm genuinely not sure what to expect. And now, I've got the park with the bench, but like, I don't think that's going to help the technician. These guys seem okay with it. But
Hey, man. Good to see you back on your feet. Oh, I feel much better, don't worry. Allied Corp Medical's taking good care of me. And when I'm no longer needed, they have a way to put me down quietly now, right?
yeah, I think neither of these is going to make him happy. Because if I say this, he's going to say, waking me up was not an ethical path. And if I do this, he's going to make fun of me for delusions of having, helped him. So I don't know. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like getting emotional about it is probably not the move. Let's do this, but he's not going to like this either.
I decided to choose the more ethical way I thought you'd approve. You traded us over to Allied Corp. How is that ethical? I thought we had urgent work to do. Why don't we just do it?
All right. And so now the park bench thing. I guess I have to like wait till he actually uses it to talk to him about it. But I mean, I get the sense that it's not going to make a big difference since he's so pissed at me anyway. All right. Well, we do have the day's work to do. I do need to place that tower. What else did I decide I was going to do? I was going to have the technician work in the workshop. That's right. We are going to run low on organics soon. So that's why I've got him working on the organics. So yeah, I guess I'll go out. Do some exploration, and set up that second tower. So yeah, so I'll set up the second tower first, and then with whatever extra time I've got, I'll go down here and see if I can find those planetary samples. And I think we decided this is the better place to go, even though there's radiation here. I can get out of it quick. Or can I? Only if I know what direction to run. Go over here. I think it'll cost me 6 battery to get up this thing. Okay, what kind are you? I'll worry about it later. After I've spent my battery on this.
Okay, this looks like a good spot for the tower. And the other one... Yeah, I need to build it on the other side.
Haha. Interesting.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Wait, didn't I choose another research project for you? I mean, yeah, go ahead and make dinner, but... I thought we had chosen you another research project. I guess we didn't. So he completed his personal research, which is cool. That's probably going to lead to something. So yeah, I think... Okay, I would really like an automatic outpost. I think that would really help. And we're going to need a base expansion at some point. So let's do that. All right. And then I've got a little bit of Luminator left, so... Oh wait, this one... Oh, this is bouncing around like crazy. Yep, and I powered down. Thought I would try it, but... Alright, well now what I need to do is... recharge my battery. And head over to planetary samples. Is there an easy place to recharge my battery at the base? I know there is at the mining outposts. There it is. Though actually going inside might do this faster.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes. Go back to your research. Man, the botanist is thrilled. Look at his face. He's working 12-hour days. This guy's a machine. Look at a little smiley face. That's great. All right. Oh, it looks like the Alter Rebellion situation is resolvable? Ah. I thought it was going to be a couple more days, but maybe the fact that 2 guys are incurable ruined it? Or maybe the fact that 2 guys are incurable means that it's okay by default? Or maybe the fact that the botanist is happy made a difference. I don't know. Let's do this first and then go inside and find out. Alright, let's get some weird stuff growing. Okay, looks like it went up. So if I go up, I'll probably find it up there. Let's make sure. Yeah, it looks like it's telling me it's getting up on that bridge. Wait, is this a legit way around? I mean, kind of. Sure, I got an extra drill. Why not? Oh, wait. I can pick up some organics? Why not? Oh, wait, but is this... Where am I? Ah, the bridge is up one more step. And I'm assuming I'm not seeing any of this weird internal stuff over here. But maybe it's up here? Ah, there we are. Yeah, so I think this stuff... I feel like the way they've set this up, these little guys are divided into... Oh, no. Segments. And I think if you have to see them all in turn. So, like, I couldn't have just come up to this bridge, lit it, and see this. I had to actually see the ones before it would work. Gotta catch these things before they fall off the bridge. Alright. Hopefully, it's the last of them. Oh no, I gotta climb something, don't I? Yep. Okay, my battery... Can my battery do this? Yes, just barely. But then what? I think I might still need a battery recharge. There we are. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a battery recharge. It's going up that way. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to get that density research done. Even if it's only plus 25%, I don't know. Okay, here's more of this. Where is it going now? Is it going up that? Nope, it's not. What? Wait, what? Oh, do you have 2? Oh, the other one's on the other... Oh, crap. The other one's on the other side. No. Ah! I accidentally hit the wrong button and tried to switch tools instead of running away. All right, and then here's this guy. Planetary samples get. All right. So we've got a little bit of time left. We kind of did what we came out here for. I guess we could... What are we doing? How are we doing resource-wise? 26 metals, about to use 20 of them. 38 minerals. Enough organics for now. I think I should probably mine some metals? I did just use some, like, batteries, which means we'll be making more batteries. I think those cost metals. No, those cost organics, don't they? Well, anyway, whatever. Okay, I'm going to stop a little early because I want to have time to do whatever I need to do back at base. Okay. Somebody's using the park bench, but it's not the technician. It's a scientist, but I think the scientist is the one who introduced our rebellion, so let's see what he has to say about that.
So, what do you think? I see you found the proper balance between bossing around and not making people feel bossed around.
Okay.
Good. Let's put this whole thing behind us and focus on what's ahead.
I wonder if the fact that we've got him, he's like neutral is 7 hours. This guy's at 9 hours, which means positive. Botanist is at 12 hours, which means super positive. And then we've got 2 that are 4 hours, which means negative. I wonder if the scientist and the botanist together outweigh the 2 negative guys. And that's why it resolved the rebellion early and positively. That kind of makes sense to me.
So, did you manage to recreate your lost research? Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly, it was all still there. Neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid.
That's funny. I bet if I hated it, he liked it. I'm going to leave it alone. Will he like praise from me? Or will he look down on it?
Well done. Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too. Really? What? Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission. The Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way. It's remarkable, because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it. Wow. What can I say? The inventor's mind works in mysterious ways. It sure does. And you know what? Suddenly, I feel much more confident about facing our other challenges. Let's take this bull by the horns. Hey, how'd it go with the treatment? Good, I suppose. The trick is not to think about it too much. As for the results, well, we'll have to wait, but I guess it's in the hands of Ally Corp Medical now.
I don't think this is played out yet. I think I'll compliment him. We don't know if trusting Lena has worked.
You did a great job. It was Lena's idea, but I couldn't have pulled it off without you. Yeah, thanks. I guess we're not such a bad team after all, me and her.
I love realizing this guy actually just loves praise. I thought he would look down on it, but no. And now, I just need to make sure I have enough organics to move the base. Is that it? Are we at the end of this act? So, I mean, we're not at the end yet. Cost exceeds tank capacity. No, we actually need to expand the base. Either we need to make the base way less, or we need to expand it before we can go. So yeah, like we need, let's see here. The journey cost is 485. But my space for organics is only 450. So if we're gonna move, okay, but like, what happens if we remove a small storage? Like, because we're not using all of our storage capacity right now. If I'm like, remove module, that reduces our storage capacity, but also reduces our weight. We could get there this way. The problem is right now, I don't know what happens when we pack up all of our equipment. If we were to move right this second, it might tell me that we have to leave equipment behind, and I don't want to do that. So we might still, in fact, let's look at our research. Oh, we're about to get the automatic outpost? Cool. Then the base expansion is next. So I feel like the base expansion might still be the better move. So I'm going to leave it where it is. Let's find out. Actually, am I able to just... Where do I go to move the base? Maybe they won't tell me until tomorrow. And I've forgotten where I live. Well, this is good timing. I actually have to get on to do a work thing right now, so... I don't want to trigger tomorrow, though. Not yet. Because I suspect... Because it says make sure you have enough organics to move the base, but it's not giving me the option to move the base. I feel like it might... Something big might happen tomorrow. It might simply be that we're about to transition into the sun is rising, and that's what we're waiting for. And then once we're in sun is rising mode, then I have to get enough organics and expand the base and do all the things I need to do in order to make it. And that's what we're going to tackle next episode. But just in case, the last thing I want to do is start tomorrow. Some big event begins, but I have to head to work. So yeah, so let's wrap this up. Wait. I was about to end the episode, but actually, I just noticed something. The technician is actually using the park. So we need to go and see that before we wrap this up. I've got a couple minutes before I need to go somewhere else. Let's see how this goes.
Not bad, huh? It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience.
Forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning.
Well, it can't all be perfect, can it?
Apparently not.
So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom?
What?
Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated. I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench.
So... this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time. It's not the way it works.
What do you mean?
You don't get to just collect a few nice memories and pretend you lived my life. Made my choices. You chose the easy way back then. You want it easy now.
What if I told you that I regret it?
Do you? Or are you just lying to yourself? Because it seems to me that at the end of the day, you're always thinking about yourself. Look at us. Here I am, scared of dying because of your decisions, and all you want is to hear more about Mom.
My decisions?
Yeah. You created us like this, like some kind of freaks, messing with our brains so much, I mean, it had disaster written all over it. But you preferred not to see it. Even if we do survive, the corporation is going to find out about us, and we are going to get fucked. You're just pretending to care, because you need us to get back to your lousy life. Hey, you can deny it all you want, but I'm still waiting for a reason to believe you've changed. And all I'm seeing is the same guy who left Mom because he was fucking selfish.
I wonder if this is inevitable. If like because I was theorizing before that the technician's going to have a problem with everything we do. And so they might have set him up to be mad no matter what at this stage in the story. But or is there a version of this where he's happy at this stage and we're having an entirely different conversation? Very curious about that.
What can I say? I hope I can prove you wrong one day. Then you'd better step on it. 'Cause I don't think we have much time left.
All right, well, that was a downer. Anyway, I really do have to go. So we are going to wrap it up just like I was thinking before. I don't want to actually end the day in this moment because I'm not sure what's going to happen right afterwards. But we can at least throw up the end screen. That's the next episode. Hopefully in that episode, we'll be getting out of here.